To separate eggs, as in egg yolks and egg whites, you make one swift crack of your egg. Now, you'll notice you keep your egg over the egg white bowl because immediately your egg whites start coming out. So you keep placing the yolk back and forth until all of the white is out. Now you place your yolk in your bowl. So for this recipe you need 5 egg yolks. So these egg whites go into this mixer with cream of tartar. Cream of tartar looks like this in a box, 1/4 teaspoon and 1/4 cup of sugar. It's already in there. And you turn it to high speed to get soft peaks. And for the tiramisu, you want the egg whites at soft peaks. And this is considered soft peak. And those are your egg whites, and they're ready to go. Your egg yolks that we separated earlier look like this, the 5 egg yolks. And we're going to put them into a bain-marie. Now, a bain-marie is a pot, glass preferably, over slowly simmering water, just simmering, because you do not want to cook your eggs. So bain-marie or a double boiler, you want to put your 1/4 cup of sugar in and your 5 egg yolks. 5 egg yolks together, and you immediately start to stir. And what you're doing here is you just want to cook your egg yolks ever so slightly so that they thicken up, and you can add this to the tiramisu. So it's a process of coagulation, but be very careful because you do not want to cook these egg yolks. And what we're going to do after we do this, we are going to add them to our tiramisu. Now, if you had cream cheese, I would have started out with cream cheese. Your cream cheese first, your sugar, and then your egg yolks. And you keep stirring, you keep whipping until your egg whites are slightly cooked, but not like scrambled eggs, because if you scramble these, you've gone too far and it's never going to go into a dessert. So you just want to keep stirring. So you keep whisking your egg yolks, your 5 egg yolks, and your 1/4 cup of sugar until it starts to form a custard-like solution. Now, come on over here and look at the bottom. When I'm whisking, it makes a track in the bottom. Then you know it's right. Okay, so now your egg yolks, your sugar, and your mascarpone cheese is now ready, because see how thick it is? It's in a custard-like state. That's exactly what you want. This is absolutely perfect. See the tracks on the bottom? So you know it's ready. Nice and thick. So let it sit. Put it aside and let it sit now. Okay, so now the next phase is your whipped cream. So this is 500 ml of whipped cream in this bowl, and you've got to be careful, because if you're not watching what you're doing, your whipped cream will over whip, and then you've ruined it. So this is perfect. To this I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of icing sugar, and now I'm going to add some vanilla, about a teaspoon of vanilla. So measure that out, 1 teaspoon. Perfect. So I'm going to gently just fold that in so that I do not over whip my cream. So now what you have ready to go for your tiramisu, you have, first of all, you made your egg whites. Here's your egg whites. Then you have your egg yolks, which is now a thick custard, which is perfect with your cream cheese or your mascarpone cheese. Now you've got your whipped cream, which is ready to go. So your glasses are ready to go here, or your plastic cups at school. And in this bowl we have our coffee, and we have we're going to put in some cocoa powder. So what we're going to put in is about 3 teaspoons of cocoa powder into the hot coffee, and that's going to melt away and it's going to dissolve. So this is hot coffee, instant coffee, and cocoa powder. Okay, today you're making tiramisu, and there's some prep that has to happen before you can put it all together. You've already whipped your egg whites. So these are your egg whites. They're a soft peak, and they're just very luscious. They're actually getting dry now, waiting to go in. In this bowl, I've got my whipped cream that came out of the mixer, and we whipped that. And this has got the vanilla in it and the icing sugar. So to this, we're going to add 1 cup of yogurt-style plain yogurt. And that is the difference with this recipe, is that we're not using a ton of high-fat cheese, we're actually using yogurt. So we're going to stir that in. The next thing you're going to stir into this is your custard-like mixture of your egg yolks, a little bit of mascarpone cheese, and your sugar. So that all goes into your whipping cream. All right. So you soak your lady fingers in coffee and cocoa. So just make sure they're well soaked but not saturated. And they go in the bottom of your dish, just like that. Your next step is some of your luscious tiramisu filling. Careful not to muck up the sides of your bowl or your dish that you're serving it in, whichever bowl or dish, whatever. Now, you're going to use your chocolate wafers. See, and these are your chocolate wafers. Now you just put 1 there, 1 maybe and a half, so you can see it on the edge. More filling goes on top, but don't completely cover the chocolate wafer. And then 1 more wafer and more topping. And you finish up your tiramisu with a nice chocolate wafer on top. And that is the best tiramisu in the world.